Whoever sees this and subscribes right now will get a free set of 2 chains. Only for a limited time. What's going on, YouTube? It's Knox Hill, and we're back with our reaction series. So today, man, I'm tired. I'm definitely tired. It has been a wild journey breaking down this worldwide Cypher takeover. And we are finally at the last part. But we still have 3 very dope artists left on deck that we need to break down and get into. I'm talking about Sage. I'm talking about MURKEMZ. I'm talking about GRIZZY. So you guys who've been watching this, you know what time it is. We're here for the breakdowns. We're here for the bars. Let's get into it. Shout out to Gets.
Until you tell me I can't. I never needed your approval. I just needed a chance.
Alright, let's go, Sage.
Feel it creeping, the ill in this beginning to seep in venom. I release when I'm drilling the beat. Chill with the reaper.
Feel it creeping, the ill, the venom is releasing when he's drilling the beat. I like that, man. Like drilling the beat. Drill is a style of hip hop, very grimy. He's drilling it. He's fucking it up. He's getting a little dirty with it too. You guys laughed at me when I got dirty with some of my lines. Come on, Sage. We catching some of those innuendos there. Let's go, man.
Still it is me in this beginning to seep in venom. I release when I'm drilling the beat. Chill with the reaper, but still it is me that is filling his dreams. You gonna be ready for bed, Freddy, when fake Krugers get killed in their sleep? When I speak,
fake Krugers get killed in their sleep. He's saying because you're acting, you're faking, you're living a persona that you aren't actually, pretending like you're this big bad monster, but you getting killed in your sleep. So he's flipping it on you, basically. I like those lines, man. I like how he comes in sort of very measured, because as we'll find later, he switches, man. He really changes gears. So kind of like Luke, he comes in, you know, sort of treading lightly with it, but very punched, very measured. And then he comes with a rhythm.
When I spit, it's a movie, and it's my duty to be flush with the kind of crap that the rap game lacks, and the shiznit isn't moving. This is to me what a list is to a 3D being that exists in 2D, truly moving on a different level.
This is to me what a list is to a 3D being that exists in 2D. He's just saying, like, you are only 2-dimensional. I go beyond that. I go beyond dimensions. And I got to give shouts out to Sage for the video production. He's got one of the coolest shots, I think, on the whole video. I'm going to bring it back. It kind of reminds me a little bit of,
Chill with the reaper, but still
I don't know, man. He's on like his werewolf shit with the moon. Hang on a second.
Ready when fake Krugers get killed in their sleep. Real when I speak, cause when I spit, it's a movie.
Right there. I just love that shot with the moon behind him. It's really nice the way the camera is set up, and he's filming outside. It's dark. He's got a good silhouette on himself. It just kind of sets the mood when he's doing these Freddy Krueger and killing you in your sleep lines. Just a nice little visual double to throw in there.
It's my duty to be flush with the kind of crap that the rap game lacks, and the shiznit isn't moving.
To be flush with the kind of crap, flushing the crap, because this shiznit, like this shit, isn't moving. It's not moving, but he's flush with it. We catching these.
To me, what a list is to a 3D being that exists in 2D, truly moving on a different level than everyone that never want to listen to me.
Truly moving on a different level to everyone that didn't want to listen to me. You hear how, like, I said this with Blitz's verse, right? It's one thing when you go really fast with your delivery. And as a rapper, like, if you're going at a speed for like a line, 2 lines, you tend to carry that speed all the way through. But what Blitz did that was nice, and what Sage is now doing, and what he's going to continue to do, is he's going to change gears. Like, he's going to stop halfway through the line and slow it down. And then he's going to speed it back up. Like, I love the different accelerations to his flow. That's very difficult to do technically. You got to appreciate the flow technicals of what's going down right now, in addition to the wordplay that he's dropping.
D-O-double-G, ooh-wee. That exists in 2D, truly moving on a different level than everyone that never want to listen to me. Like Snoop D-O-double-G, ooh-wee, what a nightmare I want to smoke. You weeds, you're sketchy, so to illustrate how I score on you the second that you touch down. I drew breeze. What's foul?
That is a crazy set of lines, and I know he got some stick for, you know, sounding like Eminem on that, and Eminem, The Adventures of Moon Man and Slim Shady, but his lines are definitely different. So let's go back and break down why they are different.
Ooh-wee, what a exist in 2D, truly moving on a different level than everyone that never want to listen to me. Like Snoop D-O-double-G, ooh-wee, what a nightmare I want to smoke. You weeds, you're sketchy.
What a nightmare I want to smoke. You weeds. Get it? Smoking weed is in marijuana, but smoking you weeds. Snoop D-O-double-G, famous for smoking. He did his ooh-wee, his famous Snoop D-O-double-G shout out, and this is where he starts to switch it up.
Different level than everyone that never wanna listen to me. Like Snoop D-O-double-G, ooh wee, what a nightmare I wanna smoke. You weeds, you're sketchy, so to illustrate how I score on you the second that you touch down, I drew breathe.
You're sketchy, right? You're sketchy in terms of how you move, how you are, but also sketchy because he's doing like a drawing scheme right now. So to illustrate, sketchy to illustrate, when you touch down, I drew breeze. That's nice, man, because then he's got the football scheme thrown in there. You know, like when you touch down, like when you come down from your high, get it, relating to the weed and all that, when you touch back down, I'm here for you. I drew breeze. Again, playing off of the smoke and the high, because a breeze comes through like the wind and just blows it away. So we got Drew Brees with the touchdown, quarterback for the Saints. Then we got Drew Brees, as in he's drawing a breeze, playing off the illustrate, the sketch, and all that. Drew Brees to just blow you away with all your fake smoke. It's nice, man.
Weed, what a nightmare I wanna smoke. You weeds, you're sketchy, so to illustrate how I score on you the second that you touch down, I drew breeze. What's foul is to be playing like a chicken little bust out. A two-piece saying the cold and going to...
Then he just calls you Chicken Little, and what's foul? And now we go into a basketball scheme.
Scoring you the second that you touch down, I drew breeze. What's foul is to be playing like a chicken little bust out. A two-piece saying the cold and going to take shots on a line when the only way they know how is to freeze. Who needs them?
Saying they're going to take shots on the line. So saying that you're going to take shots, like basketball, right? Or also take shots. And he's going after some of the gun bars, again, in the other Cypher. And some of these people just dropping these obvious gun bars that aren't really about that life. See? He's taking his shots at that now as well, but painting it in his way and doing it with his brand of wordplay and delivery. And I saw a lot of this kind of fly over people's heads, right? So the foul also relates to basketball because when you get fouled, you get to take free throws. That's when he says to freeze. But also to freeze is in you freeze up. It's nice, man. It's really nice. Freeze up on the lines, foul with the lines. Only way you take your shot is with 2 free throws. Come on, Sage. Let's go.
Little bust out, a two-piece saying the cold and going to take shots on a line when the only way they know how is to freeze. Who needs them? A sock in it, taking off what I'm walking and put a rock in it. They can all get it, not distant if you nod with it, but I'm not finna bomb when I'm going off in it, off in it.
Just a crazy condensed rhyme scheme with the odd sounds. And again, man, he was already going fast. And what was really cool was he was at this fast pace and then he upped it another gear. He went even faster. I like it. So he's talking about, you know, put a sock in it, like stop talking. I'm going to put a sock in your mouth. Or better yet, he's going to put a rock in it, you know, a sock with a rock, and he's coming for you. He's coming for you.
Out a two-piece saying the cold and going to take shots on a line when the only way they know how is to freeze. Who needs them? A sock in it, taking off what I'm walking and put a rock in it. They can all get it, not distant if you nod with it, but I'm not finna bomb when I'm going off in it, off in it. Though too often it can all get twisted and all that. When this isn't dissing at all, man, it's just what you'd call rap.
When this isn't dissing at all, man, it's just what you call rap. Even there on that last line, it's so crazy, his rhythm, man. I can't even relay it to you because I like where he chooses, like just mid-word, to just speed it up and then slow it back down and then just lay it out at the end. Great technicals, man. Great verse from Sage, honestly.
Too often it can all get twisted and all that. When this isn't dissing at all, man, it's just what you'd call rap.
They idolizing the sire because I'm...
Also, the last line is just what you call rap music, but also like this is a rap because it's not really dissing because I've already wrapped this up.
And all that. When this isn't dissing at all, man, it's just what you'd call rap.
They idolizing the sire because I'm providing the wires to blow this motherfucker off the hinge and stop the entire production. Make them say fuck it.
They're idolizing the sire because I'm providing the wires. He's providing the explosives right now just to blow off the production. So the production on the beat, he's going to come through and just drop a bomb on it. And he's talking about the previous Cypher. He's going to drop a bomb on that Cypher. And also the video production. There's layers to MURKEMZ, man. You got to appreciate how he comes through. And I just love his energy. It's so raw. It's so in your face. He lives up to his name, MURKEMZ. Like to murk someone, man. He's murdering this beat right now with his cadence and his raw delivery, man. This is taking me back to the old West Coast OG gangster days.
Homeboy sobbing and crying. This motherfucker off the hinge and stop the entire production. Make them say fuck it. Run homeboy sobbing and crying. Hyenas laughing. They smile that they meet the dominant lion. I tried to...
Hyenas laughing because that's what hyenas do. You know, you guys are laughing. And you think that you're predators out here being hyenas. But I'm at the top of the food chain. I'm the dominant lion. I'm the alpha. about to call you out.
Fuck you, run home while sobbing and crying. Hyenas laughing, they smiled and they meet the dominant lion. I tried to vibe with the Cypher, some I was dropping the fire. A couple niggas was cool, some guys was awkward and tired. These substitutes.
So he shouts out Samad. A lot of us have shouted out Samad now on this Cypher. Shout out to Samad. But then he's like, honestly, some of y'all just looked awkward and tired. And that's how we felt about it. That's what he saw when he listened to that Cypher. And that's why he wanted to get on this Cypher and show how it's done and the energy that he would have brought, because you can't say that he's tired. You cannot say that he's tired with his delivery.
Cypher, some I was dropping the fire. A couple niggas was cool, some guys was awkward and tired. These substitute teacher looking niggas talking about rhyming. I leave these pussies for dead to stick the fork in their eye. Let the Mac alone.
These pussies talking about rhyming. I'll leave them for dead and stick a fork in their omelet. But see, he's got a little double hidden in there. Talking about the pussies and the fork. Okay, we get that. We get that, right? Then he's sticking a fork in your omelet. Also, omelets come from eggs, your chicken. Come on now.
Niggas talking about rhyming. I leave these pussies for dead to stick the fork in their omelet. Let the Mac alone. Crack a skull. Quick to pack a pole.
This is such a great flow switch. And this is what's really cool about working on a project like this, is that you don't always appreciate this because you're breaking down someone else's music and someone else's beat. You haven't dove into that yourself as an artist. But when we get on the same beat, and I get this when I do battle sessions too, like I think about where the beat naturally takes me and what I want to do rhythm-wise over that beat. And this flow switch right here, and this just packed like 3-punch flow, did not think about doing it that way on this beat once. Like this was really cool when I heard this from MURKEMZ. I'm like, oh shit, we can do that to this beat? It's nice.
Dead to stick the fork in the arm. Let the Mac alone. Crack a skull. Quick to pack a pole. Chatting code. Pack and fold so we don't crack and fold.
Pack and fold so we don't crack and fold. Stop chatting in code to this man.
Crack a skull. Quick to pack a pole. Chatting code. Pack and fold so we don't crack and fold. Trap a load. Serving motherfuckers.
So we don't crack and fold. Trap a load. Crack, trap. All right, we got a little bit of a drug scheme going on right there, but also like we don't crack. We don't fold under pressure, but also the crack is in the crack from a gun. Again, there are layers to what he's doing. You don't always notice it just because of how energetic and raw the delivery is.
Pack and fold so we don't crack and fold. Trap a load. Serving motherfuckers like Mac and roll. And begging on them with the hammer like whack-a-mole. Hold up, let me check.
One of my favorite lines, and probably one of a lot of people's favorite lines, you know. Swinging with the hammers like whack-a-mole. The hammer, but also the literal hammer like whack-a-mole. And then he had a nice little serve him up like mac and roll. And yeah, I don't know what mac and roll is, but what I do know is that we have a food truck in DC as mac and roll. And that shit is delicious. So I'm guessing it's something like that, like a restaurant or a food truck or some shit out on the West Coast, man.
Motherfuckers like Mac and roll and begging on them with the hammer like whack-a-mole. Hold up, let me chill. I'm hearing they heart pump. Thought they was big dudes. You puppies is far from it, son. I feel like a track referee, so start something on your mug.
One thing I want you to look at, man, is I think on this whole end scheme, Merc does just not blink once. Like, the stare down that he is giving the camera right now, it feels like he's going to come through this motherfucking camera and just choke you out right here and now.
Hold up, let me chill. I'm hearing they heart pump. Thought they was big dudes.
Look at this. I mean, look at that.
Son, I feel like a track referee, so start something on your mug. Get set. When I shoot, they start running.
I feel like a track referee. On your mark, get set. When I shoot, they start running. Like at track, you shoot the gun in the air, and then that means to start the race. But also literally, when I shoot, you start running because he's coming with it. I think it's really cool how we had Gats come in, and Gats was definitely very thoughtful and layered with his lines. And then you had Sage, who just basically gave us like a 101 in flows and technical schemes. And then you've got Merc, who just brings a totally different style and vibe. And this is what's really cool about this Cypher, is that everybody really brought what they do best. They brought their own style and their own swagger to it. And because of that, it kept it very interesting. You don't notice that this is like an 11+ minute Cypher, because there's some great just switches and changes and themes and delivery and what everyone is doing on this beat.
On your mug, get set. When I shoot, they start running.
There we go.
broke, don't wanna pay.
Coolest visuals of the whole Cypher. Definitely go to GRIZZY. I love this concept, man. And to be honest, GRIZZY did not do this first, right? He did a video and it was kind of quick because we were really pressed for time. And then some of us put our videos out and he saw those videos and he's like, okay. Oh, y'all are getting serious on the video production as well. He's like, well, credit to him. He's like, I'm going to go back and redo this now and go all out. And I love how he told a visual story to accompany the lyrics and what he's doing. And we'll get more into that later. Let's just jump into this.
God, GRIZZY, let's go! What makes you think you the hottest? You too broke, don't wanna pay homage. With that logic, you should just go retire. Cause no one's copying, please, unless...
You don't want to pay homage? You don't want to pay homage to the roots of hip-hop, to the OGs? You should just go retire with that logic, with how you think, but also Logic the rapper is retiring. Nice.
What makes you think you the hottest? You too broke, don't wanna pay homage. With that logic, you should just go retire. Cause no one's copping, please, unless it's Carl Winslow rapping. Don't get mad, I'm blocking, get mad.
So Carl Winslow, no one's copping. Carl Winslow was the dad of Steve Urkel on Family Matters, right? So one, he's kind of making fun of you because you're like Carl Winslow rapping, but also it plays off of the no one's copping scheme. Like no one's copping that. No one's buying that, right? But also Carl Winslow, like his job on Family Matters was he was a cop. He was a police officer. This is just typical GRIZZY fashion where he just slips in these doubles and these triples and they'll just fly over your head if you're not ready for them. Like it's nice.
The hottest, you too broke, don't wanna pay homage. With that logic, you should just go retire. Cause no one's copping, please, unless it's Carl Winslow rapping. Don't get mad, I'm blocking. Get mad at these rappers dropping all that.
Don't get mad, I'm blocking. Like Carl Winslow, cock blocking you. Like GRIZZY is blocking you, but also he's on the block.
One's copping, please, unless it's Carl Winslow rapping. Don't get mad, I'm blocking. Get mad at these rappers dropping all that traction. I think Oscar De La Hoya ain't no boxing me in with that silly.
And I think Oscar De La Hoya. And I love how he pauses that there. So Oscar is in an Oscar. Y'all are acting. That's what he's pointing out right now. Because we know how he feels about the fake gun bars. I mean, this is the man, to his credit, who started this entire movement and started this entire takeover. So give credit where credit is due. If you guys have liked this Cypher, then that's all on GRIZZY, man. That's all on GRIZZY for speaking out and speaking up. And we'll get more into that later. But back to these bars. So the Oscar lines, but also the Oscar De La Hoya was a famous boxer. Ain't no boxing me in. Like you can't put me in a box, but boxing as well, playing off of De La Hoya.
Get mad at these rappers dropping all that traction. I think Oscar De La Hoya ain't no boxing me in with that silly nonsense. Gotta get rich before I die. I need more commas and more dollars. For these bills I got O'Reilly, never hottest.
For these bills I got O'Reilly. Bill O'Reilly, famous TV host, right? He's playing off of that, but also getting these bills is in dollar bills.
Gotta get rich before I die.
Gotta get rich before I die.
Need more commas and more dollars. For these bills I got O'Reilly, never hottest. Some I was popping. Not no lip gloss or little mama. I'ma shoot your ass a follow after I body.
Sama was popping. Not no lip gloss on Lil Mama. My lip gloss is popping. My lip gloss is cool. Come on. You guys have heard that song, right? Let's go back a little bit. Lil Mama with the lip gloss song. He's playing at, but he's also playing off of that because, like, you guys are doing makeup shit. Like, this is not that life that you live. So he shouts out Samad, but also then he starts playing off of the gun scheme and the gun bars by what's popping. And then the lip gloss, the makeup. I'ma shoot your ass a follow. Get it? I'ma shoot your ass a follow.
Never hottest, some I was popping. Not no lip gloss or little mama. I'ma shoot your ass a follow after I body your beating. I ain't have to use the llama.
And then he still plays off of that because he's gonna shoot your ass a follow. And he's gonna body the beat, right? Shoots the beat. It's dead. It's been bodied. And he keeps going with the scheme. Wait for this.
Little mama, I'ma shoot your ass a follow after I body your beating. I ain't have to use the llama.
Damn, bro, you.
After I body your beat and I ain't have to use the llama. And yes, we know that on the previous Cypher, there were some very infamous llama lines that were repeated. Yes, they were given in a different context. But GRIZZY did not like those lines. GRIZZY called that out. So he's saying, I can body this beat, I can shoot it down, and I don't have to use the llama as my weapon. And then we've got a little sneeze and a nice little breakdown. And this is funny. I'll tell you why.
I'ma shoot your ass a follow after I body your beating. I ain't have to use the llama.
Damn, bro, you good?
Excuse me, I've been off this shit quite.
So the reason he sneezed there is because he's sick of it. He's sick of these lines. And that's just his little clever way of throwing in an ad-lib there that's still dissing what he's tired of hearing. And then that's Chase's voice. It's like, damn, you good, bro?
I ain't have to use the llama.
And speaking of Chase, if you listen to GRIZZY's beat, like there's just so much to break down with his lyrics and words. I can't even break down some of the other stuff that's going on. But like Chase did such a great job with GRIZZY's back into the beat. There's so many great beat switches going on and just so much that he's done to Samad's instrumentation and the production. It's dope.
Mama, I'ma shoot your ass a follow after I body your beating. I ain't have to use the llama.
Damn, bro, you good?
Excuse me, I've been off this shit quite often. When I'm off the meds like Marshall, flow is out of this world like Marshall.
Shout out to Eminem when I'm off the meds like Marshall. I love that, man.
Excuse me, I've been off this shit quite often. When I'm off the meds like Marshall, flow is out of this world like Martian. We've been marching Malcolm Martin, still ain't killers with no problem.
We've been marching. Malcolm X, shout out. Martin Luther King, shout out. GRIZZY did a track with me, Black and White. We know where he stands on these things. He is black and he is proud, man, and he's not afraid to stand up for the movement and what he believes in.
The meds like Marshall, flow is out of this world like Martian. We've been marching Malcolm Martin, still ain't killers with no problem. Now y'all killers with no conscience, y'all talk knowledge.
Still they kill us with no problem. Now y'all kill us with no conscience? Enough said right there.
We've been marching Malcolm Martin, still ain't killers with no problem. Now y'all killers with no conscience, y'all talk knowledge, then talk violence. Is it Huey or y'all Riley? Wrote this rhyme while in my...
So again, he's still sticking to this theme of his critique of these fake gun bars. You know, now you want to kill us with no conscience? You don't want to think about these things and how you're influencing and affecting the fans that are watching you? You know, what are we doing here? And he did this on Black and White as well. You know, are we marching or are we bringing the violence? Is it Huey? Huey Newton, shout out. Famous character and activist. But also Huey or Riley from the Boondocks. Now, if you guys watch the Boondocks, right, you know that Huey is always the one who's more thoughtful, who's more of the activist, and Riley is more of the point and shoot and ask questions later type. It's nice. And I love Boondocks, man. Such a dope show.
I feel like Muhammad. Talk knowledge, then talk violence. Is it Huey or y'all Riley? Wrote this rhyme while in my boxes. I feel like Muhammad Ali in an airplane with no pilot going kamikaze with Eminem bin Laden in the cockpit.
I wrote this rhyme in my box. This is just crazy imagery, what he did right here. This is like Eminem outside the box shit, man. And he just keeps building the image and building the image. So he's in his boxers, but also he's playing off of being a boxer like Muhammad Ali because he's high. He's up in the plane, in the cockpit, going kamikaze. So shout out to Eminem's album, Kamikaze, but he's going kamikaze in the plane like Bin Laden, crashing the plane, 9/11, the towers. It's just crazy the amount of depth that GRIZZY just throws into a simple bar, man. Everything is layered with what this dude does. You have to appreciate his pen game. He is absolutely one of the best in the platform. Argue that with me. Argue that with me. Come on.
Come and suck this cockpit. Plane with no pilot going kamikaze with Eminem bin Laden in the cockpit. So come and suck this cock, bitch. ASAP, it's Rocky. Y'all ain't packing pieces.
So come and cock. So come and suck this cock, bitch. Get it? Come, suck this cock, bitch. ASAP. Hurry up. It's Rocky. Shout out to ASAP Rocky, the rapper, but also like come and suck this. It's hard. It's Rocky.
Bin Laden in the cockpit, so come and suck this cock, bitch. ASAP, it's Rocky. Y'all ain't packing peace unless you rap at geeks. It's Gandhi, and I know we all got two sides.
Y'all ain't packing peace unless you rap at geeks, right? Because they're talking peace. He's talking peace from two different layers, right? The peace, the heat that you're packing, the guns, but also talking peace. Again, it's this contrast between what are we doing here? What are we actually standing for and standing up against?
ASAP, it's Rocky. Y'all ain't packing peace unless you rap at geeks. It's Gandhi, and I know we all got two sides, but damn, somebody lying. All these knowledge catching bodies, but nobody dying. Stop it. Somebody gotta be lying somewhere with no one.
Oh, man. These are some of my favorite lines and wordplay right here. You know, somebody's got to be lying.
All these knowledge catching bodies, but nobody dying. Stop it. Somebody gotta be lying somewhere where no one can find.
So you're lying. Somebody. Like who? Somebody has to be lying here. But also, if you're talking about all these gun bars, then there has to be some type of body lying somewhere. Get it?
But I get bodies, but nobody dying. Stop it. Somebody gotta be lying somewhere where no one could find them. But I guess I love fake gun bars. This that shit y'all want, dog. Snooping through y'all profiles, and all I see is some.
Snoop Dogg shout out right there. He's snooping through your profile. This your shit you want, dog?
I guess I love fake gun bars. This that shit y'all want, dog. Snooping through y'all profiles, and all I see is some good guys like that, dog. That tough talk, make one call and they gone. No mumble rap to fuck off. I know these niggas don't want war, so what the fuck would I run for? No treadmills on this song. These bars going over yo.
Oh, Grizz, come on now. Come on, Mal. Those bars are self-explanatory. Like, y'all are talking this way, but I'm looking at your profiles, and I'm looking at your lifestyles, and y'all look like some good guys to me. So why are you talking this way? Why are you acting like this? Because you don't look like you're about that life. And then this is an interesting line, because I didn't hear it right at first. I had to play it a second time to really try to catch it, but no treading mills on this song. Now, here's the thing about GRIZZY is that his lines can go so many different directions. So I take this as, you know, no treading mills, like on this track. Like he's not treading mills, because a treadmill is like fake running. He's not fake running on this track. He's actually running this track. But also, like, he's not treading mills. Like, he's not doing it for a certain image in a certain way. He's not treading lightly with his wordplay and what he brings. He's swinging. And man, is he swinging heavy.
You monkeys against. What the fuck would I run for? No treadmills on this song. These bars going over your head. You monkeys that get swung on. A difference between lyrics.
Monkey bars. These bars are going over your head. These lines are going over your head. And then you monkeys get swung on, because monkeys swing from bars. But he's also going to swing on you. And he's called out some people before saying, box me. But nobody step up to the plate to box him yet.
And rappers with good penmanship. Over your head, you monkeys that get swung on. A difference between lyricists and rappers with good penmanship. Pedophiles with a pen, y'all be on that kitty shit. Epstein flows, they gon' hang themselves in the end.
Let's bring this back one more time.
You monkeys that get swung on. A difference between lyricists and rappers with good penmanship. Pedophiles with a pen, y'all be on that kitty shit. Epstein flows, they gon' hang themselves in the end.
Y'all be on that kitty shit. Epstein flows, they gonna hang themselves. You know, give them enough rope and they will hang themselves. But also, Epstein, pedophilia now, this kitty shit that you're on. See the tie-in? And the difference between lyricists and rappers with good penmanship. He says it all, doesn't he? That's a deep, hard-hitting line right there. And these visuals, man, see how he gets drowned at the end? And that's representing, like, you know, you're killing yourselves in the end. You think that you're killing others with your gun bars and what you're bringing, but actually you're killing yourselves and you're killing the culture. It's nice, GRIZZY.
On that kitty shit, Epstein flows, they gon' hang themselves in the end.
And I love how the electric guitar just rises right there at the very end for further emphasis. Just a nice little touch, and that's it, man. That's the Cypher over. Wow. I mean, that was crazy. Doing a 3-part series. I've never done that before, but like I said, guys, I wanted to give each and every artist the opportunity to shine light on what they were doing and what was special about what they brought. Did you guys like that? Did you enjoy the Cypher? What were some of your favorite bars? I want to hear from you, so comment down below. Also, if you like this video, if somehow you're still here, somehow you stuck with me through this series, then do me a favor and hit that subscribe button with notifications on. And feel free to leave a comment, leave a like, share this video, guys. The more that you interact with it, the more that you do, the more it helps bump us up in the algorithm and gets seen by other people who might like reaction channels like this very one. Appreciate you guys as always. Thank you for your time, for rocking with me. This is your reminder to stay safe, to stay positive. If you need anything at all, reach out to me, reach out to this community. I love you guys. It's Knox Hill, and I'll catch you in the next video. I'm out.